Benjamin Netanyahu is the most experienced prime minister in Israeli history. But he's facing unprecedented, multifaceted battles on nearly every front. Tensions and violence between Israelis and Palestinians at a 20-year high. On Sunday, the occupied West Bank burned. 2 Israeli brothers shot point blank, killed while sitting in traffic in what officials say was a terrorist attack. Then, in what's been deemed revenge attacks by Israeli settlers, a Palestinian man shot and killed. Houses and cars burned. Just hours after Israeli and Palestinian officials met in a summit in Jordan meant to calm tensions. A joint communique pledging to take steps to restore calm, seeking a just and lasting peace. Meanwhile, Netanyahu's far right-wing coalition partners seemingly dismissing the summit in Jordan, claiming there will be no freeze in settlement construction, considered illegal under international law.
The message is coming out.
Netanyahu biographer Anshel Pfeffer says much of the controversy around Netanyahu is thanks to these governing partners.
I think this is the least Netanyahu has ever been in control as a prime minister. He's not running his government. His government is being run by the coalition partners who have him over a barrel.
Meanwhile, for 8 weeks in a row, tens of thousands of Israelis have been taking to the streets to protest against Netanyahu's planned massive judicial reforms. The most sweeping of these changes would give the Israeli parliament power to overturn Supreme Court decisions. Many critics arguing it's part of a ploy to help Netanyahu out of his ongoing corruption trial, something he denies. Dramatic scenes in parliament as the legislation is pushed through its first stage, but also dramatic warnings from the normally apolitical and lucrative Israeli high-tech sector. The money is starting to leave Israel thanks to these reforms.
We have been called the startup nation, and we basically say, come on, don't risk it. Foreign investors have voted with their feet.
And Netanyahu faces increasing international pressure from allies, notably the United States, which has criticized not only settlement expansion and some of Israel's actions in the occupied West Bank, but also a rare presidential incursion into internal Israeli politics. President Biden urging a consensus be reached on the judicial reforms.
We've never had this kind of differences between Jerusalem and Washington. It's always been over the Palestinian issue, it's been over the Iran issue. It's never been about the way the Israeli government is legislating on a democratic agenda. And this is the first time that we've ever seen a president almost openly rebuke an Israeli prime minister over such matters.
Looming ahead in the calendar, the highly sensitive period of overlapping Muslim and Jewish holidays of Ramadan and Passover, threatening to set Jerusalem aflame as well. Yet another battlefront for Netanyahu, Israel's ultimate survivor for now. Hadass Gold, CNN, Jerusalem.